Fridays. Visit us today.
Let's tee it up with Jockey. Like the champion Bucks, Jockey is proud to call Wisconsin home. Check out Jockey's 6:35 left, third quarter, trailing 79-62. Grayson Allen on the left wing gets a screen, now a double screen. Going to let it fly from the top of the key, too strong. Rebound comes to Jalen Brunson and the Mavs.
Better look for the Bucks there. Went under the screen. Grayson Allen knows if they go under, I shoot that every single time.
Brunson being pressured by Holiday, goes under the screen, now switches. Lopez on him. Giannis being now going to defend Boban. They get it underneath Boban, trying to dribble a couple of times against Giannis. Falls down with it. Giannis has it. It's going to be a jump ball.
Well, pulled the chair by Giannis there.
Drew Holiday came down on the double team as well, and Giannis and Boban going to jump for it at the free throw line. 6 seconds left on the shot clock.
Does Boban jump?
Barely.
You know what I mean?
We're about to find out. I think we're going to see how high he doesn't have to.
I got Giannis on this one. Even though Boban's got the height, Giannis has got a little bit better vertical.
Checking in for the Mavs, we're going to see Trey Burke and Eugene Omoruyi. First time we've seen Omoruyi here in the second half. 6 seconds on the timer. Jump ball. Boban against Giannis.
You get Boban, I get Giannis.
Boban is going to control it. Finney Smith has it top of the key. What does that mean? You owe me a bag of goldfish?
Yeah, Boban goldfish.
Quick jumper in the corner is good. Foot was on the line, so it's only a 2, I believe, for Trey Burke. And it's now 81-62. Giannis, top of the key, hands off Grayson Allen. Thought about a quick 3, now puts it on the deck. Thought about a step back, now swings over to Connaughton. Grayson gets it right back. Grayson, one dribble, back over to Connaughton. Catch and release 3. Right wing, rattled in and out, no good. And the Mavs have a chance to push this above 20, up 81-62. 5.5 left, third quarter. Lob underneath. Boban had the mismatch, and a goaltend is going to be called. Boban had Drew Holiday on him. Giannis tried to help from the weak side. Came over too late. Ball hit off the window by the time Giannis got a piece. And it's a goaltend against the Bucks. 83-62 Mavs as Jordan Wara is going to check in, and Boban going to check out.
I thought Boban gave some pretty good minutes there. You know, he takes up so much space as he, I guess, is coming back in as a substitution. Is going to have to wait.
Yeah, substitution. Jordan Wara going to have to wait as well. So Boban and Brook Lopez going to come in. See if the Mavs just try to pick up a quick foul to get the substitution. Seen the Bucks do that a couple of times. Bucks running the offensive set. Giannis fakes the handoff to Grayson Allen. Now he's going to hand it off to Drew Holiday on the right wing. Holiday now driving, left of the lane, kicks it out. Connaughton, straight on 3, good.
It was the first time Pat Connaughton really felt in rhythm, and he threw his hands up in the air because he was like, finally, I got it.
Yeah, he's now 1 of 7 from distance. Bucks trail 83-65. Trey Burke gets a screen, moving to his right, swings down to Finney Smith. Lob underneath Boban, has Connaughton on him. Left hand push shot, no good. Left it short. Giannis the rebound for the Bucks. Giannis into the front court. Now he wants to attack. In transition. Had it stripped away. No call. A couple of bodies ending up on the floor. Boban ended up with it. He's going to give it up. Ntilikina is going to step into a 3 in transition. Rattles in and out. Boban, offensive rebound for the Mavs. Had it stripped, stolen away by Drew Holiday. Outlets ahead. Giannis alone. He's wrapped up, laid it up. No good. And 2 shots coming for Giannis. As trying to recover quickly was Ntilikina, and he did everything he could to prevent even a shot attempt from Giannis. Couldn't do that, but unfortunately for him, Giannis couldn't hit. Just 2 coming for the Finals MVP.
Every time I see Drew Holiday get the ball in the open floor and Giannis up ahead, all I can think about is the alley-oop. That was a little bit different, but we do have a chance to see again what we were hoping for earlier is Giannis going to the line again. Quicker free throw, put it in the pocket, let it go.
2 of 4 from the charity stripe tonight for Giannis.
Didn't want it yet. Come on, you know he's got to do the routine.
And a little bit different routine from Giannis. Not going to take as much time. Although I felt at times, as the first free throw was pure, there were times on the road when teams would start doing the counting, and it almost gave Giannis a rhythm. And it felt like he was kind of getting in a rhythm at the free throw line with the longer routine.
One of the best parts about Giannis is he literally just doesn't care. He could airball and then go the next possession and forget about the airball. He has players' amnesia, not shooters' amnesia, just players' amnesia. Whatever happened last possession, he moves on.
4 of 6 now from the charity stripe after he hit that one. 83-67, 4.5 left, third quarter, Mavs lead. Trey Burke, screen moving to his right, now backs away. He wants to attack Giannis. off the switch. Now Wara has him on the switch. Burke steps back into the right corner. 7 left on the shot clock. Now tries to step back 3. Too strong. Long rebound. Chased down by Giannis. He now has 9 boards. He is going to attack. Giannis to the paint. Into the rim. Lays it up and in. Counted in a foul.
And that is why he is the best finisher in transition. Not a dunk there. A nice take contact finish with the left hand. And I'm excited because he knocked down those last 2 free throws pure. I really feel a difference, again, with the form. It's so easy to go back to bad habits when you play in such a long season, right? You go to the playoffs and you go back to when you're tired. You go to the lazy habits. He's had time to work on a shot, and I promise you, this one's going in.
Oh, boy. Ben Brust trying to test out the announcer jinx as Giannis fires the free throw, and he jinxed it. Too strong. Ball tapped out. Going to be chased down by Brown. Brown has it for the Mavs into the front court. That is not Sterling Brown. It is Moses Brown, who checked in for Boban during the last dead ball. Brown has it. Hands off to Green, trying to drive. Now kicks it into the right corner. A couple of bucks into the passing lane. I think Pat Connaughton was the one who knocked it out of bounds. And the Mavs still have it with 10 seconds left on the timer.
Be curious how much longer the Milwaukee Bucks starters are going to be in here. Giannis hitting 24 minutes, Drew Holiday 23, Pat Connaughton 24 off the bench. So, I know they're gearing up for Tuesday, but I think we know what Giannis can do.
Brown hands off. Trey Burke, left corner, has Giannis on him on the switch. Here's a quick 3. Omarui, as the shot clock was winding down, missed it. Giannis skies for the rebound, comes away with it. 83-69 Mavs. Here's Giannis into the front court being defended by Brown. Couple of jab steps. Now he wants to attack. Crosses over, a lot of contact, and a whistle and a foul. Ball it was loose, ended up to Connaughton in the left corner. And the Bucks are in the penalty, so they'll head to the free throw line.
Not saying a word this time.
Giannis missed the last one after Ben Brust guaranteed that it was going to go in. Looks like Thanasis is going to be coming in after the first free throw. We're speaking of players coming in, Farron Hunt is now in the game for the Mavs, so we see the Mavs going deeper into their bench, along with Brown into the game, Moses Brown for the first time. So the Mavs going deeper into the bench. Didn't start all their starters in the second half as Giannis hits the first free throw. Haven't seen Max Kleber in this half. Haven't seen Powell in this half for the Mavericks, as Thanasis will check in for Pat Connaughton. Giannis 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Second
time Giannis has practiced his form and threw it back at the ref because he wasn't done with it.
Second free throw on the way for Giannis, and he goes 2 for 2 this time. Hopefully Ben Brust has learned his lesson. Yeah, I'm just going to be quiet. I've told you guys he's taking a shorter time, get in the pocket. Now I'm going to let Giannis do the work. 83-71. Bucks have cut it back down to within 12. Second time they've been within 12 here in the third quarter. Ball is loose. Coming away with it, it's going to be Drew Holiday. Actually, stepping out of bounds. Fighting for the ball was Omarui for the Mavs. So the Bucks are going to get it regardless off the turnover, just not a fast break opportunity. Instead, the Bucks will get to inbound. Down 12 with 3:16 left in the third. Giannis checks out. Mamu is back in. And for the first time, we're going to see Yurgos Kalaitzakis check in for the Bucks on the next dead ball.
How about Giannis? 26 points, 9 of 11 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. A solid outing and a healthy outing.
Wara with it for the Bucks. Gets a screen from Thanasis. Trying to turn the corner. Right lane. Had it stripped, but Thanasis ends up with it. Shuffles it back to Wara, who lays it up and in on the right side. And the Bucks have cut it down to 10. 83-73. Burke on the right wing for the Mavs. Working the two-man game. Lobs underneath the Brown. 3 Bucks come to the basketball, and Holiday knocks it away. And I believe Holiday going to likely be checking out here. Yep, Yurgos Kalaitzakis is going to come in for him. And that's likely it for the Bucks starters with 2:45 left in the third here in the preseason finale.
And how they cut it to 10 from the largest lead of 20 was just defensive intensity. You saw all the guys shift over on that pass. They're playing with more defensive intensity, and that's how they've come back.
Trey Burke, 8 seconds left on the timer, on the right wing. Has Mamu off of him, off of a switch. Burke, step back, 15-footer, straight on, around and out, no good. Rebound comes to the Mavs initially, and...
Interesting. Okay.
Thanasis is going to be called for the foul. The way the official was pointing the other way, I thought we were going to get a loose ball foul against Omarui. Instead, Omoruyi is going to head to the free throw line. He lined up like he wanted to shoot, but the official is saying, no, you're going to be inbounding underneath the basket.
I would try the same
Excuse
thing.
me, coming out to the sideline to inbound it.
You go to the free throw line until they say, nope, you're not shooting.
Well, especially when you were as good of a free throw shooter as you were. You want to get to that free throw line for those 3 points as much as possible.
And if you're Omoruyi, you just want to get some points on the board because you're on the two-way contract trying to make an impact.
Burke between the rings, 12 on the shot clock after the shot clock reset. Swings it over. Omoruyi trying to get it underneath, gets it to Brown, being defended by Hill, just backed him down and laid it up and in with the left hand. Bucks switched it. We've seen that a few times tonight, and the much larger Brown able to just get the easy bucket. Ball stolen away. Trey Burke shuffles it off. Farron lays it up and in transition. And the Bucks had cut it down to 10, and now suddenly they trail by 14, 87-73. 2 minutes left in the third.
We talk about the starters being done, and here's an opportunity. Again, you have War out there. He's got to be the guy to come off a ball screen and make something happen.
Thanasis thought about a three straight on. Now tries to turn the corner. Kicks it to Kaladzikis in the left corner. Kaladzikis had it stripped, and the ball is loose. Got it right back. Gets it underneath the Thanasis. Kicks to Wara. Wide open, left corner three. It went halfway down before it came out. Rebound to the Mavericks. Pushing forward in transition. Here's a lob. Wara got back and tipped it away, but then ending up with it is going to be Omoruyi, and he lays it up and in. Great defense by Wara. Just unlucky that the ball ended up in the hands of Omoruyi.
Almost like a Hail Mary that got tipped for a touchdown.
Now this one's stripped, loose on the floor. We're going to have a held ball, I believe. Yeah, jump ball. Ball was loose. George Hill ended up on the floor. So he'll be jumping in that center circle against Josh Green, the 6'5 guard out of Arizona, second year in the NBA. Against the 13-year vet, George Hill.
I got Josh Green here. A little bit more youthful, a little bit more spring in the legs. I'm 0 for 2 on predictions.
I'm actually going to say it was Yurgos who tied him up. So Yurgos going to be jumping. Yurgos has the height advantage at 6'7".
I honestly think it was George Hill, and
Yeah,
I think he pointed Yurgos in there.
He's like, hey, Yurgos.
Just go. They won't say anything.
Yurgos came over late and grabbed the ball, and ball's tapped back. Buck's going to control. Mamu grabs the loose ball, fakes the handoff, swings over to Wara. He was left alone. Right wing three, no good. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Mavs. Bucks get it back with 1:03 left in the third. Green could not corral the rebound for Dallas. Wara will inbound in the sideline corner. Gets it to George Hill. Hill, screen to his right, crossed over, now swings it to Wara. Wara working a two-man game, now just shoves up a tough shot as he was bumped. He'll get 2 free throws as he airballed the shot. And for the foul is going to go against Omoruyi.
Really nice play by the Bucks as you saw Wara come off that screen. As he learns the ability to read the defense, he could have touch passed that to Mamu for an easy dunk.
First free throw good for Wara. Yeah, Mamu was wide open off that.
Yeah, you got to read the help defender and your guy. If you're being chased and you see somebody step up, that usually means you can slip it right to the big man.
Second free throw for Wara is off the front of the iron, but trickles through. 89-75, Bucks trailing by 14, just under a minute left in the third. Trey Burke is going to hand off to Green. Green working the two-man game, threw it underneath, and Yurgos tipped it away. Here's Thanasis pushing into the front court off the turnover for the Bucks. Thanasis off to Kaladzikis. Kaladzikis, screen from Thanasis, working to his right, tries a tough right-hand finish, can't do it, and I think Thanasis tipped it in. 89-77, Bucks back to within 12, 31 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, Thanasis did get a hand on that really athletic play there.
And now Kaladzikis is going to be called for a foul. He thought he got it clean as Burke was driving. Instead, he's whistled for the foul, and Burke is going to get 2 free throws with 26.8 left in the third.
You know, I've learned Thanasis is just one of those guys, and you can't teach this. He's just a right place, right time guy. There's a couple of times where he's gotten the ball, made the right pass, found an offensive rebound, and then kicked it out for a three. And that's just energy, right? When you have energy, good things happen.
Burke hits the first. Tell you what, preseason game or not, Mike Budenholzer not going to be happy about his team giving up 90 points through 3 quarters.
Yeah, usually the score would be inverse at home for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Seen that plenty of times as Burke fires the second, and he goes 2 for 2. 91-77. As George Hill will slowly bring it up for the Bucks. Shot clock, game clock differ by about 2 seconds. So the Bucks will run down as much time as they can here. George Hill standing center circle, now screened from Thanasis. Moving to his left, begins to attack, swings it out to Thanasis. He'll fire three, missed it short. Mamu tried to tap it back up and in, couldn't finish. Got his own offensive rebound, couldn't finish again. Rebound to the Mavs. They'll get one final shot. Burke from just inside half court, almost banked it home. And the third quarter comes to a close. Bucks have gotten to within 10. But the lead currently 14 for the Mavs. 91-77 at the end of 3 on the BMO Bucks Radio Network.
Your home for the world champion Bucks is Bally Sports Wisconsin. Bringing you all the high-flying action you can handle as Milwaukee defends its title. Plus, get the best pre- and post-game coverage around. And with live streaming, highlights, and more in the Bally Sports app, every game is in the palm of your hand. Nice! Bucks basketball all season long on Bally Sports Wisconsin and the Bally Sports app, the heart of the fan.
The BMO Harris Bucks Debit MasterCard is the perfect card for Bucks fans. Don't believe it? Check the stats. With a roster of over 60,000 fee-free ATMs nationwide. A savings percentage of 15% at the Bucks Pro Shop in Fiserv Forum. And an unrivaled ability to pay with pride. The numbers are clear. The BMO Harris Bucks Debit MasterCard is the only card for Bucks fans. Add it to your starting lineup today. Visit BMOHarris.com/fancard for more details.
Some things just go together, like burgers and fries, chips and salsa, mac and cheese. Delicious food pairings deserve a brighter beer. Look no further than Blue Moon. Enjoy the light and flavorful taste of Light Sky while grilling with the family, or brighten up your happy hour with Blue Moon Belgian White. There's a Blue Moon